This team has tons of heart and zero know-how.
Okay, I'm already filming again. Of course, this is Jeff Fisher, Al Voice and Richard Brown's partner. Okay, and it's the 19th of September still. It's before midnight. And I'm at the Radisson Hotel. So I'll talk about the Radisson for a minute. Okay, earlier you heard, I think I mentioned it, I'm mentioning it to other people at the Holiday Inn. See, the Holiday Inn was the first hotel I ever fell in love with. There was one in Vestal, New York, right across the river from where I went to church, Blessed Sacrament Church, which unfortunately was destroyed, unfortunately, by the flood, Irene. Now, Hurricane Irene. Now, also, there was one in Binghamton, New York. There was also a Sheraton in New York. And I fell in love with Sheraton, too, but that came a little bit afterwards. Now, it's about, again, Jennifer Lynn Mazur-Gellis, the woman I was assigned to protect, that I would end up falling in love with. She was quite unique. You see, I was on the phone with her, and she was calling me and everything else because it was in regards to the election fraud issue. It was after the election of 2004, before she would show up. It happens to be Thanksgiving Day. I've been on the phone quite often with her. She had this cute voice, really squeaky-like, and it was wonderful. I loved it. It sounded like a little kid. It was awesome. It was awesome, her voice. And she was so intelligent, and I knew that she could help me. Sorry about that, I got an itch. Can't do anything about that. Now, in the meantime, okay, on show, Chambers up next, Joe Scarborough, the SOB. But that's Jay Leno on there. Okay, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I don't want to make too long of this because I want to do several of these tonight. But back to Jennifer. Okay, she was quite unique. It's Thanksgiving Day. I've been staying at Ben Ross's place because we have a problem with Amy because Amy doesn't want to help me with this conspiracy. She told me, fuck the nigger, she said. Don't care about those kids. You weren't supposed to even run for Congress. Nobody's supposed to run for Congress against Mark Foley. I didn't get this until she's supposed to be a Democrat. Everybody was supporting Mark Foley for some reason. Not the people. I never realized how many Jews really liked Mark Foley. What was going on? And then I found out because he supported him more than I did. I've worked on my peace plan for 20 years as it was. Amy knew all about my peace plan. She doesn't know what's traveling. Excuse me. Excuse me. She didn't know. Now, she was really nasty about it, too. First campaign manager. Second campaign manager. And the third one was a white guy. First two were black women. I chose them because they were smart, intelligent. It was way beyond because I wanted like 5 kids blessed by Martin Luther King Jr. in 66 and 67. 22 times I was blessed. Cynthia McKinney is still alive. There are pictures of me everywhere. Congressman Lewis knows all about it. He covered it up because he kisses AIPAC's ass. Shame on him. Shame on him indeed. Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis. You know who I really am. I can't believe as a Christian you would do this to me. I can't believe it. You've been naughty. Very naughty. So has Ben Jealous. Julian Bond, he's been fantastic. Ben Jealous. Shame, 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 shame. Oh, come on. No more of this faggotry. This is not bigotry. It's an abomination against God. God gave out certain rules. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Oh, no. I want this. Oh, my name's Bruce. It's funny. I'm a contractor. It's cute. You get a feeling to build something. I can build anything. Love the sinner. I don't see it. But not the sin ever. So visual aids are important. Jade and I are here. Posters, proposals. And God's about to show up soon too. Go walk up to him and tell him. It's okay for me to suck a dickie. It's okay to eat a pussy. Is it okay to have my ass fucked? Pussy is for man. And cock is for female. Husband and wife, preferably. If you're doing the naughty and you're nuts and you're single, you better plan on marrying that individual. It's not about sitting there and getting your rocks off. You get your rocks off when you get married, and that's a lot of fun. But that's lovemaking. There's no more money, Leo Wanta. Remember to Google Leo Wanta, and you'll know all about that. So much time left on that one. Thank God. Now, how many times will people even see this before it happens? Probably nobody. This will be just more filmmaking. So let's have some fun. Now, like I said, we're at 5 minutes and 55 seconds right now. Jennifer and I come to stay at what's called the Holiday Inn on Korean Way. We end up staying upstairs in the top floor, which is the penthouse. We'll stay there for one night. Just one day. That later on will get bought out and become the Radisson Martinique, which I've had a lot of good memories from, and some bad ones too. One of the nicest ones is named woman named Goethe. Goethe's Romanian, and she's one of the few people who ever got an email from my Domain Zero account. That's okay. She's unique in that account. It's active, but just don't use it. Don't need to. Romania is the original Romance language in a way. How they got the word romance from Romania. Romania is an awesome country. You're just rubbing. Isn't that good? That's really good. Look at those teeth. Somebody's gonna make a comment about my teeth. They always do. So what do you think? Little blunt goatee, mustache. It's pretty neat, huh? Nice and clean shave there. Something like this. Bruce Willis does this kind of stuff, and it's good on him too. All of them. I'm looking forward to working with all of them as it is. I look forward to working with me. Let's see if I can win. Let's work with this guy. You know I love to have fun in comedy, but there's so many things. Let's take a look. Now, that's Jay Leno. Now, Jay Leno, okay, grew up, okay? Now, he's an SOB. That's Joe Scarborough. And we're going to make sure that his face is shown. Joe Scarborough is the biggest pig in the world. He knows all of us, and he has screwed us all over continuously. You are a Florida piece of shit. You really are. Hannigan's really mad at you, and so am I. And never mind about Al, how mad he is with you. God is upset with you too. Oh, poor Joe. Oh, poor Joe. My name's Joe Scarborough. He's worse than Rush Limbaugh. He's worse than... Oh, he's worse than a lot of people. He's not as bad as Hillary Clinton, but he's bad. He's horrible. He knows all about this. He knows I'm even here. So, this one is for Joe Scarborough. There you are, Joe. Enjoy the spittle from who I am. Now, what's more important, okay, is against Jennifer. The Radisson Hotel. You're great. This one's beautiful as it is, and you've seen a little bit of it. Let's show you what it looks like. Look at this. Now, okay, there's the Wall Street Journal. We might talk about that, but I don't think we need to. These are the speakers, okay? I don't even got them on right now. But I found this young lady here, who's a night auditor, okay? Two of them. Let me borrow their court. She had one. I've gone all over the area, meeting people as it is. 7-Elevens everywhere. And everybody was trying to get me a cable that would work. It didn't work. But they all looked me up anyhow. Everybody's talking about Idolmaker. Okay, that's good. Look at this. Look at the beauty of this. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous Radisson. Okay, unplug it for a second. Look at it. You see this? See that? This is well designed. This is a well designed place. Okay. And we'll put this up online soon enough. So, this is a 10-minute thing, a little over 10 minutes. And we're going to call that a take, I think. Remember, it's special because it's about Jennifer Lynn Monster Kellis and everything else in her life. She was a unique woman, very unique. And I once loved her very much. I remember at one point when Jane would ask me, Jeff, are you over her? You must be over with her if you really want to be with me. And I said, I really am, sweetheart. And I have been. This is just history now. Just like you have with your first husband. I was my first wife. But it's nothing. I don't think about it. I don't think about the things I did with Jennifer. And I did some interesting things. But that's the past. I look at her and she's just a child to me. I can't think about her in any way. I can't even get the thought in my head what I did with her. I mean, I remember it. But it doesn't make me, you know, it doesn't. Now, Jane, I think about you all the time, and that's different. And I have to pray a lot because, boy, that's powerful, as you know. Soon we'll be together, and then we'll get married soon enough, whatever that is. Okay. I really would like it to actually have Pope Benedicto perform the wedding. We could have other people there too, because they're all going to get married, but I really want the Pope there. This is kind of important for him to offset the rest of the sins that he has done, especially against Pope John Paul II. Because he really does know how investigated I was. He was there. He just didn't like it. That's it. Doesn't matter. Remember, no matter what, for all time's history, this is called BayPoint School and its direct connection to AIPAC. And David Lopez Blas. Al Rogers, who introduced me. Okay, but it goes back to Tracy Dorsey, Emmy Ross, Mark Pafford, Larry Winterbauer, Nancy Pena Bray, Mr. Wanger, my 6th grade teacher, Mrs. Barn, Mrs. Hotel, Mrs. Blanchard, the Mattiases, the Ketchums, the Series, the Raybirds, the Burks, the Pollocks, Mr. Burke, the Spaldings, Sally Spalding, Flynn Lund Spalding, all kinds of people, all kinds of things. I have a lot to talk about. I really do. You hear that? You talk about Jeb Bush. He's finished tonight. Have a blessed day.